Here we have Harlan. He's a heavy hitter over at PG. And right now we're at the War Dragons World Map Party.
Yes.
And this is one of the few quiet spots that we're able to find to actually talk like human beings, because when we're going to turn the camera and go out there, it's a veritable zoo. And that ain't bull. You will see, I'm not exaggerating. Harlan, it was really quite amazing to meet you.
Thank you.
I mean, here we have a friendly, intelligent, good-looking, well-built fella. No, it's true. It's true. Don't let your head swell. You still have a full head of hair. No.
For now.
No, it was really quite interesting meeting you. I was talking to one of the security people when Harlan came up to me, and he said he'd been watching our videos, which I was happy about.
Thank you for making the videos. Thank you for coming to the party.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting the game.
We're from New York, and so is Harlan.
Me too. Uptown, what?
What? Listen, let me ask you something. What are your impressions of what's going on in pocket gaming, online gaming, phone app gaming? What do you see happening in the market? How do you feel that PG can, basically topple the competition, present better goodies and better goods?
Here's what I think PG does well. We make new stuff. Most games are honestly derivative of other products. We make new things. I think War Dragons is a good example of that. For better or worse, there's no game like War Dragons.
No.
Guys, that ain't bullshit. There really isn't another.
It has its share of problems, but it has certain things that make it very, very unique.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that. It's something PG does really, really well, is making things that nobody's seen before.
Exactly.
And also are successful. It's easy to make things nobody's seen before that nobody likes. We managed to do both. So.
One thing I gotta say for Pocket Gems is they did a marvelous job with War Dragons, is that it's a game that gets you involved. And with some games, the more you start playing, the more disenchanted you become with it. When I started playing War Dragons, I thought it was a good game. No, it's true.
Yeah.
But as I played it, I thought it was a very good game, and then I thought it became better and better and better. And the breeding scheme for the dragons is actually pretty complex. So you guys did a good job of getting people hooked on it.
Appreciate it.
No, it's just the truth.
So, I mean, not to talk ourselves up, here's what I would say War Dragons does well.
Okay.
Beautiful 3D dragons, some of the best on the market.
Yes.
There's a lot of people doing pretty 3D on mobile. We do the best organic creatures, which is actually very difficult. Our art team is fantastic. They're all very experienced. Our engineering team is great, helping them do that. Number two, it has the best social on mobile, in my personal opinion. We spent a ton of time building out features to make social better, the wars, the teams. Most games that have social features, it's kind of nonsense, right? Like you attack someone, they're not really online at the same time. Your teammates don't matter really. You don't become friends with them.
Yeah, the same way.
Like War Dragons is one of the few games where you really build a social connection. And
you really do.
You care about each other.
Which will bring me to one question I have. How about the in-game chat and team chats?
So, I'd be the first to say our chat is fucked up. Let's be honest. It's fucked up. I know about it. The little thing at the bottom, the little thing shows you the wrong chat. It always shows you the
a couple days ago,
6 months ago. Oftentimes group chats go blank.
Better late than never.
It's hard to type, especially on Android. Sometimes your defense things will not pop up properly. Anyway, bottom line is, everything that you had to complain about, I personally know about it. The team knows about it. These things, unfortunately, take a long time to fix, and
but you were also
the truth is most people complain more about bugs with their spells, so it never gets prioritized. And the other thing is that most of our most hardcore players use line, and there's an argument, which I personally don't agree with, but there's an argument that they've already figured out a solution that works for them. Line has thousands of people working on their product. Should we try to build all of that, or let them use this other product, or should we try to put that in there? I think we put it in there, but
I think
I'm an optimist. I want to do everything.
I think that we should build on the team chat and league chat, because if you're using line, you still have to go outside the game.
No, I agree.
And the more you have to go outside the game, the less you're going to log in, especially when login sometimes does not happen as quickly as it sometimes should.
Now that I just called it a shit show, I would say though, it's good enough that we are the best social game on mobile.
Well, and I'm going to say...
it's good enough that people make friendships, but it's not the best. There's clearly things to make better.
Well, the thing is, most people, and what I do in the game is use the email function more than the chat function with the team members, because it seems to be more user-friendly. You can type easier in that. So is there any way to kind of
make mail better, or to do what?
Make the features in mail that work and bring them over to chat.
Do you want the honest?
Yes.
So here's what I personally think. I think you could do a lot of the things that are great in mail and pull them into chat. So that, because like oftentimes if someone's not online, if you say something to them, by the time they log on, it's gone off.
Yeah.
So what you want is sort of like that app thing we've done, but it needs to work better.
Yeah.
Like when you log in, it's like, here's the key things you need to know that people talked about, so that you don't need to look at your email and you can just look at chat.
Yes.
That's what I think we should do. Frankly, we're not working on it, but I wish we were.
Yeah, see?
I was going to say some of the problems, with the lag with the communication in messages, you said a whole lot of stuff. As far as building friendships, yes. Just very, very quickly, my own personal history. When I started playing the game, before I knew my ass from my elbow and backwards, I started playing in Silver League with a team called Hong Kong Core. And I hadn't even gone into team chats. And I did fairly well. I entered the team when I was level 6, and I left when I was 36. I got drafted into a Sapphire 2 team. At that time, Firefly Fun, which is actually...
I know that team.
Oh, you know that team. Jay, Jerk 1.
I can't say I know all the players, but I know of the team.
Solar 2. Anyway, he's out of Hawaii. Good people, but when I joined the team, I wasn't in inline chat, so Jay kicked me out when I was level 51, but I came back into the team. One of the officers let me back in. And I was with him for quite a while. Then I went to the Wendell. And then I got drafted unexpectedly by We Are Better. And I've had better experiences.
Respectable team.
Yeah, it's a very strong team with the exception of Dreadnought and one more team, the second team, I forgot what the hell their name is. It's the third ranked team in Diamond 1. Yeah. But We Are Better is the number 3
I haven't been in Diamond for a little while. I can't keep up anymore, but... Is it No Mercy Order? Or?
I think No Mercy Order was number 2. I think so. Yeah. But We Are Better was number 3. Yeah.
Japanese's been doing pretty well lately.
Oh, they have.
I don't know how to say it. Sorry, people.
Well, this is because they have Godzilla, bro. It's because they got Godzilla.
They got Tetsu. They got Tetsu and Harlan 420.
Well, Harlan 420. Yes. We've been attacked by them. Anyway, what I was going to say was very quickly. One of the things to improve the game would be better customer support in some cases when there are legitimate claims. Because when people try to pull fast maneuvers, I can understand the security people being aware of that. But for the people who do have legitimate claims. Anyway, guys, we will make some more interviews here. It's a great party. Why don't we go outside for a second, show people what they're missing.
You should know that he's giving me all of the tough feedback. So I'm hearing it. Yes. We know it.
Let's go out there for a second. See what's up. Let's go out there. How's that?
Thank you. So, of course, Soma decided to find the place we weren't supposed to be.
Guys, let's take a look. It's actually a good party. It's a good party. Here are all the screens.
All right.
We're in San Francisco, by the way, right?
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Nice, warm.
Yeah. The weather's nice, warm. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. We will give you more interviews here at the show. Take care. It's been a pleasure meeting Harlan.
Thanks for having me.